Namaste, all the beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome back to White Tarot Reading. I hope you're all safe and you're all doing good. On White Tarot Reading, today we are back with a pick a card reading, and topic for today's reading is how can you repair the inner child inside you who is disturbed? Okay, and why is it necessary to repair the inner child inside you? Because the inner child inside you is in so much rage and anger. The anger and the rage is so intense because it is waiting for a long, long time for you to go to it, for you to stretch your hands to him or her and plunge them out of the darkness, out of the fear which they are living every second. And I'm going to keep today's pick a card reading super simple because the inner child in you is also listening to what the tarots have to counsel them, because today's tarot cards are playing a role of counselor so that you can repair the inner child inside you. And the inner child inside you is disturbed because of some kind of childhood abuse. It could be verbal, it could be physical, it could be psychological, or it could be sexual. And also children who have had deprived childhood, issues related to poverty, issues related to malnutrition, and issues related to partiality, and abusive parents, abusive relatives. There are so many reasons which could make the inner child disturbed, and why it is also necessary to repair, to mend the inner child inside you is because no matter however old you are, no matter however rich, qualified, successful, no matter how much ever abundance you have manifested in your life, if your inner child is not happy, it won't let you lead a smoother life. Okay, it will come up again and again. It will bring back those memories again and again. So it is really very important to transmute all those denser and heavier and negative emotions and feelings, the intense pain and trauma which you have been through as a child, to bring it to the surface and release it. Okay, so that you can live a really blissful life, a happier life. And it is also very difficult to convince the inner child inside you because it is still innocent, still stubborn, and in immense pain. So it becomes your responsibility to reach it out, to reach them out and gain their trust back. So I hope today's pick a card reading will help you to gain the trust of the inner child inside you. So listen to what the tarots have to say very carefully, because listening is the biggest art. So it is time to zoom the cameras into the cards so that the selection part can be done. Dear beautiful souls, this is pile 1 with yellow orchids, pile 2 with pink orchids, and pile 3 with the lotus. So use your intuitions, and whichever charm you're attracted to, the color, the pattern, the numbers in the time section, anything which attracts you, which holds your intuition, is your pile, is your reading for today. And there is no right or wrong way to choose your pile, because the tarot cards themselves are so much in alignment that they will help you choose your right pile, and you have to have that belief in the tarot cards or whichever source you believe in. Okay, so next 10 to 20 seconds will be for you to select your pile. If needed, you can pause the video, do meditation, or whatever practice you follow before you proceed ahead with pick a card reading. Okay. Let's proceed today's pick a card reading with the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 1, to initiate to repair and mend the inner child inside them who is disturbed because of some kind of childhood abuse. So let's start spreading the cards, and the first card I have is Eight of Cups, Queen of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and Four of Cups. Okay, and I have two cards from the Sacred Indian deck which I'm going to flip in a while. So when I look at these cards, I feel that the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 1, could be a water sign with the energy of cups. So you could be a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer. And with the wands, you could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And with pentacles, we cannot deny you being an earth sign, that is a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. So what are the energies coming from Eight of Cups? This card is in the pile to guide you, to counsel you that this is the time to stop running from the past. This is the time to leave the past behind without any fears. And the card also promises that your future is super bright. And the memories of your childhood cannot snatch your present and your future. So you have to come out of your past. Okay, so this is the time to stop running from your past, and this is the time to face your past without any fears. When this card, Eight of Cups, comes up in the pile, it is a recognition that something is finished, something is completed. And that could be your pain, your suffering, the trauma, the memories, the darker, the denser energies which you have been living each and every moment. So this is the time to end, this is the time to complete, and this is the time to completely remove these energies from within you, bring them to the surface and release them, let them go, letting go. Okay? So that there is no need to return back, no need to look back, and you can ground yourself. Okay, so this card represents your liberation from all your negative emotions connected to your childhood. Because the inner child inside you is not happy, and it is your responsibility to make him or her happy and playful, as the inner child is still innocent as the dewdrop on the lotus leaf. So that is the guidance coming from Eight of Cups. Let us look at the next card, that is Queen of Wands. And this card is trying to suggest that a dignified woman, a fair woman with blue or hazel eyes, is coming into your life as a ray of hope, and through her suggestion, through her guidance, through her advice, you will be able to resolve the childhood issues you have been coping up all these years. Okay, and you will be able to transmute the negative energies and forgive everyone and everything for once and for all. Queen of Wands also signifies that your heart chakra is undergoing deep cleansing. All the negative emotions are transmuting into positive emotions and positive energies, and your heart will be filled with love and compassion, and there will be no space remaining for the negative energies to take up. Okay, so your heart is undergoing deep cleansing. So that is the guidance from the Queen of Wands. So let's see what Five of Pentacles have to convey you, so that you can help the inner child inside you to be happier and playful, because it becomes really very difficult to convince them to make them happy and playful and to trust their gain back because they are innocent and they are stubborn. So you cannot apply your ways. Instead, you have to follow their ways. Okay, you have to come down to their level, come down to their understanding. You cannot apply practical things on a child. You have to be like a child. You have to behave to a child like a child, especially when the child is disturbed, when the child is anger. Okay, when the child is showing its rage and anger, you have to be really very subtle. You have to be very gentle, very loving, and very caring. So you have to behave according to the child's wish. Okay, so Five of Pentacles brings in the energies that you have been suffering from some kind of childhood trauma. You know that very well, and you have been trying to resolve your childhood issues, but the problem is, what is being conveyed through Five of Pentacles strongly is that you are looking for emotional support in wrong places. Okay, so you have been seeking for help in wrong places, and this card is also suggesting that self-healing through forgiveness is the best way out from this suffering. Nobody can help you except yourself, because the inner child inside you is not happy, and you can only help to repair, help to mend, help to make the inner child inside you happy. And the biggest and the most nicest and the most practical way is through forgiveness. It is very difficult to say to forgive your abuser, but there is no way out. You can come out relaxed, you can come out happily, you can come out blissfully, and the way out, the exit out, is only through forgiving your abusers, because it was not your fault. Okay, why it happened to you is because you are special. You have that the special chosen one. You are the chosen one. You are different from the other parts, from the normal parts. You are a broken pot, and you have to bring the broken parts of the pot together and fill it with some special fillings, you know, and the lines, the designs which appears after the pot is being mended, after the pot is being repaired, is really very beautiful and really very cosmic to look at. So you are the chosen one. Don't think that it is your fault. You are absolutely innocent. Something really very abominable happened to you at the time, at the age, at the tender age, when you didn't knew what was really happening to you, what is causing the pain to you, you know. So you are really the special one. You are really the blessed one. So you should stop blaming yourself for what had happened to you, and you have to give a chance to yourself to come out of this pain. And the way out, the exit door, is possible to be opened only through forgiveness. Okay, so that is the guidance coming from the Five of Pentacles. And the next card I have is the Four of Cups. What is the Four of Cups trying to say? When you look at the boy who is sitting under the tree, there is a portion, an imaginative portion being served to him. Okay, and this could mean that this is the time to remove the boredom of your life. Okay, this is the time to celebrate. This is the time to rejoice. This is the time to love yourself. This is the time to love the silence within you, the serenity within you, the serenity within the nature. And this is the time to begin new friendship, new relationships. Okay, so this card is promising that you have been in the skin of an introvert for a very long time, and this is the time to come out of the cocoon. This is the time to come out of the shell, and this is the time to celebrate the valuable life with new friends, with new energies, and with lot of enthusiasm. And this is the time to put the boredom into the dustbin forever. Okay, so that is the energy coming from the Four of Cups. The other two cards I have from the Sacred Indian deck, the first card is the High Priestess, the Shakti, the Powerhouse, and the second card I have is the World, the Brahma, the Creator. Okay, so when I look at the first card, the Shakti, the fierce form of the goddess who is born to have victory over over the demons, the enemies, the darkness, the negative energies. Okay, the feminine power born to kill the demons is in the pile to show you clear insight and path that trust your heart's instinct. Trust your heart's instincts. Trust your intuitions and don't doubt the insights. And all your answers will be received in the most intuitive and subtle way. Wow, that's wonderful. The High Priestess is counseling you to seek new ways, new methods, creative practices and blessings with super intuitive powers. The card is ruled by the moon, so if you love to wear pearls, go ahead, because pearls are connected with the moon energy, and moon is embodiment of mother. And what I am sensing through the card is that you have a kind of rebellious relationship with your mother, because your mother was not around you to protect you when you really needed her. So that is the energy you share with your mother, and with the time you have to also forgive her, because you can come out of all this only through forgiveness. Okay, and the last card I have for the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 1, is the World, the Brahma, the Creator, and this is ruled by Saturn. Okay, and the card is in the pile to counsel you that the journey of childhood trauma for you was quite long and extremely painful, but it is about to complete on a more mundane level. Okay, you will be able to feel a sense of wholeness, dynamic balance, a realization of your goals, prosperity, and seeing your dreams come true. Okay, so all the cards are in so much alignment, and all the cards are talking about that this is the time to end all your suffering which is born from your childhood trauma, from your childhood abuses. So this is the time to end those emotions, to transmute those emotions through the key of forgiveness. So I'm so happy for the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 1, and those who are about to help the innocent inner child inside them, and through accepting to forgive of all the denser emotions, and to be able to fill your heart with love and compassion all by yourself. Okay, the outer sources can help you, but the final decision is yours. You are the healer of yourself. So that is really wonderful guidance coming for the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 1 through the tarot cards. Now it is time to move with the pile 2. The beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 2 to repair the inner child inside them, so that they can lead a prosperous and a happier present and a future, and be able to pull themselves from all the memories, intense, immense, traumatic, painful, Words cannot express what kind of feelings and emotions you have been living throughout your life. And today's pick a card reading is going to help you, counsel you to repair the inner child inside you who is disturbed because of the childhood abuse you have been through. Okay, so let's start spreading the cards. Let's start spreading the cards. The first card I have for the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 2, is 9 of Wands, Queen of Cups, 7 of Wands, and Page of Pentacles. So the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 2 with 2 cards of Wands, you could be a fire sign, that is Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And with the cups, you could be a water sign, that is Scorpion, Pisces, or Cancer. And with pentacles, you could be also an earth sign, that is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So when I look at the cards, what I find is the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 2 to repair the inner child inside you, the 9 of Wands. This card signifies resilience and counsels you that gain in your self-confidence, stability, and strength in times of stress. That means you are someone who is really very patient, really very grounded. Okay, and this card also assures that you have all you need to maintain your position, and eventually you are leading a prosperous life, but something is disturbing you, and that is the inner child inside you who itself is disturbed. Okay, so your attitude is, however, stuck with your childhood memories, and you are in a denial mode. That may be because you don't remember things, or you remember things in a very blurry memories, blurry texture, not clear. Okay, so whatever your inner child is disturbed, and it is your responsibility to make it happier, make him or her happier, and gain their trust. Okay, so that it can come out of all the pain and grief and be playful and joyous like any normal kid. So that is the guidance coming from the card 9 of Wands. Though there is everything to be celebrated around, the man is still not happy, gloomy, sad, because the inner child is not letting him live his life with prosperity and coming up again and again to disturb him. Okay, so the next card we have is the Queen of Cups, and this card is letting you know through the guidance it is bringing to you that a beautiful woman with expressive eyes and an honest lady is about to come into your life, who is going to fix all the problems related, deep rooted to your childhood, and you will be able to fix all your grief, and you'll be able to cut your issues related to egos through her guidance, and you'll be also be able to flower through her suggestions and counseling. So that's really wonderful energies and guidance coming from the Queen of Cups. And the third card we have for the beautiful souls who have chosen pile 2 is 7 of Wands, and this card is in the pile to counsel you to make the inner child in you happy and playful, so that you must bring about change in your attitudes. So change in attitude is demanded through the 7 of Wands. Accept the pain the innocent inner child is undergoing, and promise the little soul that you are there for his or her help. And unless you plunge him or her out of all the suffering and pain they have been through, they won't listen to you because they are still innocent and they are still stubborn. So you have to also stand by yourself. You also have to adopt that stubborn nature and stand up for yourself, because it is your inner child who is disturbed. Because the little girl or the boy inside you is nobody else but you yourself. Okay, because only a firm attitude and a resolute action will win the trust of the inner child inside you, and you have to stand by your attitude that you are going to help the inner child inside you so that you can lead a prosperous, happier and a smoother life. And the only way out is to gain their trust. Okay, so that is the guidance coming from the Seven of Wands. And the last card I have is the Page of Pentacles for the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 2. So Page of Pentacles is all about the physical description of a person. It could be a man or a woman. It could be physical description of your inner child or you yourself, or someone who is coming to help you, to guide you so that you can resolve your problems related to your childhood. Okay, and the physical description is someone who is having tan skin, tan complexion, black eyes and black hair. Okay, it could be your own physical appearance when you were a child, or it could be an appearance of a person, a man or a woman, who is coming to your way to help you to come out of this deeper and denser emotions, the painful underlying wounds which you have, which are rooted deep with your childhood issues. Okay, and this card also signifies that if you are waiting for some kind of monetary gains coming into your life, money related gains coming into your life, the wait is over and you are about to bring that abundance in your life. Okay, so that is about the card, the Page of Pentacles. I have got 2 cards from the Sacred Indian deck. The first card I have is the Judgment, and the second card is the Death. So these 2 cards are also here in the pile to counsel you, to guide you, to fix the problems related to your childhood abuse, to repair the inner child inside you, to mend it, to give it the beautiful experience, and to let it know that it is very special and that is why it is broken, and you are with him, with her, to show them how beautiful and how special they are, and that it is not at all their fault for whatever they have to go through as a child at the tender age when they didn't even understood what was happening to them. Okay, the card, the Jyoti, Judgment, the ultimate light, the supreme light, ruled by Pluto and fire element, is in the pile to counsel you through guiding that for reaching decisions that cannot be changed. Okay, your journey to help and guide the innocent child in you will be quicker and smoother than you expect. You must be expecting that to undergo a inner child guided meditation, or to win over, or to make the inner child inside you happier, in friendly energies with you is difficult. But the card is saying that judgment is already been done for you, and if you think that the journey of making your inner child is going to be difficult, then the card is in the pile to guide you that do not worry, everything will be really very quicker, very smoother, and you'll be surprised the way your life will change after the inner child in you is playful and joyous and rejoicing with you and trusting you completely. Okay, so the next card we have is the Death card, and death doesn't mean significantly that physical death. This death means that the death of the negative emotions, the death of the underlying wounds, deep underlying wounds which are related to your childhood issues are going to end and a beginning of new virtuous cycle. A new karmic cycle is shown in the cycle, through the cards, and also that the death card is ruled by Scorpion. So I strongly feel that the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 2, could be strongly a water sign, that is Scorpion, Pisces, or Cancer. And the card is in the pile to counsel you regarding changes, transformations, change in personality, accepting new attitudes and new opinions, a release of negative energies, casting of past, looking into the future, and bringing a turning point in your life. Okay, so change of personality, a new cycle of events. A blessing in disguise is coming into your way. So beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 2, be ready to come out of all the disturbances which your inner child is going through repairing, through gaining their trust. And there are people coming into your way to help you out. A queen and a king, or both of them, a man and a woman, are coming in your way, bringing blessings in the form of disguise, and all the negative emotions and traumas are about to end, and judgment is already been allotted in your destiny, so that you can live your present and future with harmony, with prosperity, and with happiness. So that is what we have got for the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 2. And with that, we come to an end with the pile 2. It's time to move with the last pile, the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 3, to repair and mend the inner child inside them who is disturbed because of some kind of childhood abuse they have been through. So let's see what the cards have to counsel them, what the cards have to guide them, so that they can resolve all the emotions, emotional pain, emotional trauma, the pain, the intense underlying wounds which they have been living for all these long years. So let's start spreading the cards. And the first card I have for the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 1, is Knight of Swords, 3 of Cups, 6 of Swords, and King of Swords. I've got 2 more cards from the Sacred Indian deck, which I am going to flip in a while. So when I look at the cards, I feel that beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 3, could be with the swords, Knight of Swords and King of Swords, could be an air energy, an air sign, that is Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. And with the cups, you could be a water sign, that is Scorpion, Pisces, or Cancer. And we cannot deny you being one more sword. So we have got 3 cards having swords and 1 with cups. Okay, so let's start with the Knight of Swords. What is this card trying to guide you? Okay, this card gives me an intuition that you are someone who is very mature, with dark hair, dark eyes, and possibly you could be involved in a profession where you need to work on legal terms. So you could be a lawyer, you could be a doctor, or someone who is a professional advisor and who himself or who herself is suffering with issues related to childhood. Okay, so the inner child in you is annoyed, is angry, is disappointed, and above all still innocent, and he or she is seeking for your help. They are waiting you to embrace them with all your love and compassion, and you must do something to regain the trust of your inner child. Okay, and the card Knight of Swords also conveys that the card is counseling you not to control your emotions, but rather let them flow out. Bring all your underlying deep wounds rooted to your childhood and release them. Open your fist, relax, bring calm gestures on your face and body. You cannot be controlling everything all the time. Sometimes not to control is the best way to absorb the energies. And you may feel that I am a mature person and I don't remember what happened to me as a child. Nobody remembers what happened to me as a child. And if you are trying to cover everything under disguise, you will be more in pain and distress. Okay? But you know what happened to you actually. And that you are not living your life. It is not alive. Something is dead inside you. And that is being tricked by the inner child who is in you and who is not happy. So start trusting people in your life. Talk to them. Talk to strangers. Shake hand. Give a warm hug. Feeling will help you to tap into their energies and flow out your energies as well. Okay? And the key word coming through the Knight of Swords for the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 3, is stop controlling. So now that you have decided to repair the inner child inside you, you have decided to mend the broken parts with the most precious and the valuable feelings and emotions. That is why you are watching today's video for repairing the inner child inside you. And the 3 of Cups brings in those energies, the energies of celebration. So this is the time to celebrate. This card is here to counsel you through guiding that this is the time to reunite with the energies of your inner child. Okay, make him, her happy, playful, and assure that you will be always there along with them. Try to gain their trust, and believe me, it is not at all difficult. After all, it is a part of your own reflection which has been abandoned for long years. So time to reunite, rejoice, and turn on the celebration mode. Okay, so that is the guidance coming from the 3 of Cups. And the next card I have is the 6 of Swords, and this card brings in the guidance, the counseling of alignment, and the card signifies release of old baggages. As you can see, a person sitting, traveling, taking a ride, a trip on a boat, is carrying a bundle of baggage with them, and they are about to release that baggage, and you are also about to come out of all the old baggages which are deep rooted to your childhood issues. And this card is also suggesting you that maybe you need to travel to resolve, maybe you need to travel to some places or to fix the issues related to your childhood trauma, or you need to talk to people who are the victims of any sort of childhood abuse around you, so that through sharing you can release, you can shed off all your burden, all your trauma, all your pain. The burden is so heavy that it is making you a hollow and an empty human being from within. So this is the time to close that tunnel of hollowness and turn on the celebration mode by trusting people around you, by talking to them, by tapping into their energies, and by allowing them to tap into your energies. Okay, so time to love yourself, time to admire yourself, and time to groom yourself. Make yourself happy by gaining back the trust of the inner child within you. So that is the guidance coming through the 6 of Swords. And the last card I have is King of Swords, and it signifies and suggests you to enact a sap as soon as possible, immediately, to help the inner child in you and make them happy and remove all the boredom and apathy. If your inner child is saying she is happy, actually they are lying, because they are the reflection of you. You are good at covering yourself, covering your emotions, so they are same as you, so it becomes for you a little bit difficult to gain their confidence, to gain their trust, and for that you have to be playful in a rejoice mode. Do not apply practical plans or methods on the child, because the child will not understand your mature ways and plans. So come down, tap into their energies, be playful, celebrate, rejoice, and try to gain their confidence and trust. And that can be possible once you start trusting people around you. Okay, so that is the guidance coming through the King of Swords. I've got two more cards. So I have got two more cards from the Sacred Indian deck. The first card I have is the Star and the Moon. Wow, both the cards are in the pile, the Star and the Moon, and both the cosmic forces appear in the sky when the sun sets, and they consume the whole universe with their subtle and divine light, the twinkling stars and the divine moon. So what are these cards trying to guide you so that you can repair the inner child in you? The Star is ruled by Aquarius, and the Star card is trying to reach you through guiding that universe, and its energies are blessing you to come out of the grief which you bear through the childhood abuse issues. The Star has come up with a gift of good health and spiritual knowledge. Maybe you're about to initiate your spiritual journey that is going to connect you with the higher dimensions. So remain silent, listen to the inner child inside you, listen to his feelings, listen to her feelings, sing with them, dance with them. Just listen to the little inner child, and she have been quiet for a long time, and to see you coming in their way to help them, they are so happy that they are performing the cosmic dance. So they are happy, but they are still quiet because they still don't trust you, but they are happy that you are there for their help, and they are really performing the cosmic dance. So you get participated with them in the dance. Don't say that I don't know how to dance, because this is the cosmic dance, and once you tap your feet, the dance will automatically happen. Okay, so there is nothing to do, nowhere to go, and the quality of your inner silence allows everything you do. So connect with those who can tap into your silence, and don't worry about the noise outside in the world. The beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 3, what you must understand significantly is that time changes. The world goes on changing, but the experience of silence, the joy of it remains the same. Only thing to rely on the silence. So all your answers, all your resolutions, all your quick fixes lies in your silence. Okay, so next card I have is the Moon. And the Moon is ruled by Pisces, the most creative, the most innovative. Star and Moon shines together, and they are together for the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 3, to help them repair the inner child inside them. Okay, it's really beautiful. The beautiful Star and the Moon are promising you the divine light blessing. The Moon card is here to usher her blessings onto you, as Moon is also embodiment of Mother in the spiritual realm that take care of all of us. So use your intuitions to come out of difficulties and fears. Everything is coming into your favor. Okay, and the beautiful souls, this card indicates duality. Try to see which is not shown to you, because you are also constantly in the denial phase that I don't remember, I cannot recollect what had happened, but something is disturbing and I guess that is the inner child who is disturbing me, and your inner child is also covering quite smartly in a disguise, saying that everything is fine with me, I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm not disturbed. So this is being shown to you, and the moon card is here to give you an insight that sometimes what is shown to you is not the reality. So perhaps the disturbance of the inner child issues, of the childhood issues, the abuse, the trauma could be related to your past life. So the card is suggesting you to undergo a past life regression therapy so that it could help you come out of the constant disturbance inside you, which is probably rooted to your past life. So that is what the moon card is trying to indicate. The beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 3, sort out the childhood abuse wounds, the card have suggested you to go for a past life regression therapy. So trust the cards and your heart's instincts. Release your negative emotions and enjoy each and every moment of your life happily. Make the inner child inside you happy, and everything will be taken care of. So that is what we have got for the beautiful souls, those who have chosen pile 3. And with that, we come to an end with today's pick a card reading. The topic was so subtle, the topic was so sensitive, and the overall summary is that you are just a victim. So stop blaming yourself and understand that the inner child is still at the place of incident and is waiting for you to reach them out, to plunge them out from that darkness. They could be hiding under the bed, behind the cupboard, somewhere in the bathroom, on the terrace. So wherever they are, search out for them, find them, tell them you are there for their help and you will be with them forever, and you would do anything which would make them happy, and so that you can have that harmony and that bliss, the inner bliss and the inner harmony and the inner happiness throughout your life. So if you haven't subscribed my channel, please do subscribe, like my videos, put your valuable comments, and keep suggesting me, keep blessing me. Lots of blessings from Goddess White Tara. Until next time, take good care of yourself. Once again, namaste.